Hello everybody, welcome to ScottyDGaming. I'm Scotty D and today we're playing Mass Effect 2. Now I've just finished Mass Effect 1 so everything is fresh in my mind. We've got a character save to bring across to Mass Effect 2 and I think I'm going to carry that character all the way through to 3, so we're just going to enjoy the trilogy in an absolute wanna. Let's do it. Import baby. There he is, Scott Shepard level 50. Now I think that the benefits for importing a previous save are good. You get a few extra resources and things, so that'll be nice. As well as carrying over the galaxy's biggest legend, of course. We are playing this as a renegade, mostly, but it doesn't mean I can't deviate on choices. I still make the choices that I think should be made. For example, at the end of 1, I did a Paragon choice, which was save the Council. I don't know why that was a Paragon choice, because you're supposed to be saving the galaxy, but we did that because that's what I thought was more fitting, since we're trying to reunite everybody to fight for the same goal. Okay then, combat difficulty, normal. Auto level up, off. Subtitles, yes. Squad power usage, no, I don't like that. And auto save. Well, here we go. Scott Shepard, level 50, soldier, renegade, yeah. We did save Rex. How could we not save Rex? He's our brother from another mother. Caden died. Oh, that's right, because we romanced Ashley because she was my girl. And the council, we saved the council, of course we did. I'm just excited to see the changes. I know that there are changes. I've played these games before, back on release, but that's over 10 years ago now. That's it. My memory's not that good. I remember preferring Mass Effect 1's combat, but we'll see how this fares. I know this is more like Gears of War. Oh, the graphics are amazing straight away.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
Oh, hey.
We're at
Who's
war.
that?
No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
I like
But
Miranda
they're
straight
sending him
away.
to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
Damn.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
I recognise him. Does he remind? Is it Michael Keaton? 1 month after devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, the galactic community struggles to rebuild. The Alliance fleet made tremendous sacrifice to save the Citadel Council and earn humanity membership in their prestigious group. Now the Council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers' enormous machines eradicate all civilization. Every 50,000 years have returned to quell the rumours. The Councilors, Commander Shepard, and the Normandy to wipe out the last pocket of the Geth resistance. Officially, they blame the invasion of the Geth and their leader. I couldn't even... Who can read that in a wanna? Nobody. It was the same in Mass Effect 1, that's why I knew to read it fast. Ah, Jesus. Yeah, there's no way anybody could read that. Unless you are in fact a robot, the Geth could read that. Johnny 5 is still alive.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't
Or never to Reaper.
Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
I wonder if the Reapers did manage to get through dark space.
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Oh, there's Ashley. Yeah. Ashley's a beast.
distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
The better.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
You better, otherwise you're gonna die. I gave you an order.
Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Commander,
Get the hell out of here.
everybody in. Go, go, go!
Oh, she's not making it. It's sad to see the Normandy go down like that because it's got like the most advanced technology on its warp drive. There's nothing in the galaxy that's got anything similar. It'll be lost. Here we go, baby. Commander Shepard, let's go.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy!
We know our way.
From an unknown enemy.
I was just about to say we know our way around this ship, we do. But that's blocked off.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Come on, Joker, you've got this. The graphical upgrade is incredible, though. Yeah, the at the end of Mass Effect 1, we killed Sovereign, which was a Reaper, but we weren't sure whether he let any Reapers back through here via dark space. Because the Keepers are the ones that activate the Citadel, because that's the teleporter. And one might have got through.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Don't be stupid, you'll die.
The Normandy's dead. Just like us, we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh no. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm!
Oh. Oh, did you see that impact? Oh, look, my ship. My suit's damaged. Oh, that's game over. It would be for anybody else, but I can't imagine we're going to end the game here. It is sad to think about it, like, you could be a living legend, and you could go out like that. Like, for example, who's it, Steve Irwin, the guy that dealt with, like, lions and tigers and all the dangerous creatures in the world, and he went out when he was swimming by a stingray through the heart. It's mad. Interactive backstory comic. I don't think I've ever seen this before.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me.
I've just thought that's right.
We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it.
Sovereign.
The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. And that's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. Nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat.
It didn't because the Council are idiots.
Individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help.
Garrus is a legend.
Agent for Citadel security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen.
That's not how it went down.
He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren.
We saw Rex
turned out
first.
to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty.
Ultimately, it doesn't matter for the story, I don't think.
Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission.
That was backwards as well.
I told
It was
Ashley I
Liara that
wasn't
got jealous.
interested in Liara. I had my eyes on someone else. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission. Finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead. Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms.
That didn't happen because we didn't even have Liara.
I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her.
Eliminated it.
The Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't take the chance. I had a mission to do, and an army of angry Rachni would be one more problem I didn't have time to deal with.
True. You'd have to be a fool to let it live.
With Saren's top lieutenant dead, it was quickly running out of time and places to hide.
Oh.
I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently.
Oh
Rex
yeah, that's
wanted a
right.
genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Kaidan with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Kaidan was a good man, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. But Ash saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Kaidan's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside for the sake of that mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other.
Yeah, we did.
It was perfect. While it lasted.
It lasted like 2 seconds. It was like 2 pump.
We arrived
Bang.
on Ilos, close behind Saren.
It was that good.
Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago. And every 50,000 years before that. each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel.
Look at Garrus.
It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right.
Oh, we get a pick. Also, it mustn't... For some reason, it hasn't remembered this choice. Yeah, there's no way we picked Udina, because he betrayed us. He's a cocksucker. He's a snivelling little rat. Not a chance. Yeah, there's a few discrepancies in this comic that didn't reflect what I did in my playthrough. They're not major changes, they're only minor, and it didn't actually affect the outcome. But maybe this is the canon experience. Also, I noticed what I wanted to mention. Completely missed out Feros. Remember, there was 4 main missions, then the end mission. It went, pick Liara up, which we didn't do. We went to Noveria first, so it said Liara, then Noveria. Then it said we went to Vermeer, and then it went to Ilos. They never mentioned Feros. But I've just been thinking about it. Feros wasn't really... I actually can't remember why we went to Feros. But we did find out a lot of things about Cerberus and Feros, so we don't get on with Cerberus. Everything Cerberus has done is fuck the galaxy. Like, their experiments, they're useless. The company is shit. Anderson. Mr. Anderson
didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Yeah, so that's cool. Now, I didn't that's the first time I've ever seen that comic, and I think that's because when I first played Mass Effect 2 when it was released, I couldn't actually import my Mass Effect 1 save for whatever
Commander
reason.
Shepard has been recovered.
And I had to just do it with
Lazarus
random
project will
choices,
proceed as planned.
which was a bit shit. So this is the Lazarus Project. I've always loved crisp and clean cutscenes like that. It like, do you know when it dropped the razor blade or scalpel into the water? It's like it's a certain look on cutscenes that you used to get back in the day, but not so much now, because the modern day graphics are so good. You don't really need cutscenes like that, but I do appreciate them, like CGI. Yeah, we're just gonna stick to the default Shep because it's the best face in the galaxy. I'm staying with Soldier. What do we have? Adrenaline Rush, Concussion. Oh, so these are all new. We can use weapon training in anything, and ammo training, Incendiary, Cryo, and Disruptor. Yeah, I like soldiers. I like shooting things. And it remembered that we were Earthborn and Ruthless. Excellent. Let's do it. Now we should have some bonuses for importing our character, but I don't know what.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. Oh my god, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
We know she works for Cerberus. We just found it out.
He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
She is stunning, but she's cold. You can tell she takes no shit.
Wake up, Commander.
Then again, I'm a good-looking chap as well. Look at that jawbone.
Do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and arm from the locker.
Hold on, I will. But we had a message saying we had skill points to spend that covered up the subtitles. So let's do that. Oh, it's in a different place. It's down there, squad. Oh, we don't have an equipment screen. I don't know how you change guns then. Right, so we've got 4 points to spend. Hyper accelerates your reflexes, giving you time to line up the perfect shot. Rips through shields and shreds synthetic targets. Oh, so rank 2 in disruptor ammo to get incendiary ammo. Cryo ammo. Look, it's even got the same symbol as the upgrades from Mass Effect 1, that's cool. Makes you tougher, stronger, faster. More health, more weapon damage, storm speed, Paragon Renegade. I'm definitely picking that. I always pick the speech options in games. 40% bonus to speech, 70% bonus. Oh, and that's how we get our specialization. And we were Shock Trooper in 1. You know what it is? I want to spend all my points on this. I'll get this up to maximum rank and then we'll start concentrating on our powers. Happy days. Is that set? All set. Right then. 190 Renegade. Oh, these must be the bonuses that I've got. Right, I've got a gun.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Got one.
Looks
Right,
like
wait
they
there.
set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
So I've only got a pistol, obviously. What's that again? Disrupt the ammo, right bumper. Hyper accelerate Y. And we've got no medi-gel. I can't figure out how to crouch. Oh, B's punch.
Bolt over the barricade and keep
Okay.
moving. Look out!
Oh shit. Get wrecked.
Keep moving. We need to get you to the shuttles.
Yeah, the combat's definitely more like Gears of War. I just think they should have still kept the overheating weapons. I might be the only person that likes overheating weapons from Mass Effect 1, but I think they were awesome.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover. Don't take any chances. Stay in cover while you take out those mechs.
Oh, that slow-mo is pretty cool. Wait there. How do I... Oh, it's recharging. I forgot to put that disruptor ammo on.
Shield down.
Get wrecked. Headshot. That disruptor ammo is pretty powerful on them. Let's have a look up here. Full ammo. So it can only hold 72 bullets total with a full clip. Oh, look at that big boy.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
Going to hell in a handbasket.
More reinforcements.
Oh, I'm about grenade launchers.
Grenade launcher to take them out.
Light it up! Oh, that is the one.
The elevator down one floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run!
So you can run through flames, okay.
You're doing fine, Shep. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Shit, she's gonna get destroyed.
Progress is slow, but
Oh,
subject shows
fuck.
signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity.
The hell did he come from?
In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject
Bypass.
to biosynthetic
Highlight individual nodes to find matching symbols. When you've found 2 matching symbols, select them to complete the circuit. Complete all circuits before you run out of time to bypass security. That's alright, it's not too bad, it's just like a memory game. 975 credits, I'm ballin'.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Truth. So that's the guy that was with us when we woke up, wasn't it? Shit.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should
Yep.
Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
This guy's got massive disdain for her for some reason.
Incoming. Got her hurt. Target down. Shepard. What the hell?
I'll help you, mate. Boosh.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Look, pal. I don't know where I am or how I got here. Plus, my head feels like an overripe melon ready to split open. How about you fill me in a little?
Damn. Yeah, I forgot this is all new to you. Sorry about that. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Listen, mate, I'm not taking all this for anyone.
Ever since I woke up, someone's been telling me where to go and what to do. I need answers.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
Shit, where are we though?
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
So we've got to understand, we know as the player that this is blatantly Cerberus because we saw the conversation between Miranda and the elusive man at the start, but Shep doesn't know it's Cerberus yet.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're
Deal.
low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit him.
This guy looks like Kanye West. Biotic some. Levitate, go on. Boosh.
I've got him!
Get wrecked.
Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
I want to know about my crew.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion.
Oh,
but everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Where are they?
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
We need to find them.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
Yeah, why are we being attacked?
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
So it's their own mechs that are attacking. It's not even an assault, it's from within. Tell me about Miranda.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
I want to know about Project Lazarus.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Okay, then let's get out of here.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell?
What the fuck?
You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
This guy's a cocksucker. On the radio, he didn't even want me alive.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on, the service tunnels are this way.
You know what I think? I think he wanted to sabotage Miranda because she's her boss. She's his boss. And he didn't like it. That's why he hates her. Can we save it? Boom. Oh, the saves are so fast in this.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Shit, I thought that was a mech. Jacob, we're gonna have to be careful, mate. You nearly got your head blown off.
Oh god. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh god. I'm hit!
Oh, there's something in there.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality.
At least I know I'm
If we alter
unaltered.
his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
I'm dying to find out her motives for doing this. So it's not as if I've been genetically modified. They've just wanted me, Commander Shepard.
Shepard! Down here! Bastard's got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
I'll check for loot first. Unity!
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
It doesn't matter.
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
This guy's a proper
Bunch of mechs won't
cocksucker.
Drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Nah. Look at this guy. This guy's a rat. Maybe not.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... You can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Oh, can we? What's he called? Wilson. Overload.
That's it.
Oh, yes. Light it up!
Okay, we took him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Every high-tech project in the galaxy is funded by Cerberus. I don't know where, like I said, I don't know where they get their money from. You lied.
You told me you were with the Alliance. I don't like being played for a sucker.
I didn't lie to you, Commander. I was with the Alliance, before I joined Cerberus. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
What do you want?
You must have some reason for bringing me back. Tell me what's going on.
All gotta come from the boss, Shepard. As soon as we're safe. We're almost at the shuttle.
Okay then. Yeah, I'm dying to find out why they really wanted me. Move the cursor and select the target code segment. That's up there. So what is it? Green. Green on a diagonal. Then what little bit of green? Big block of white. Oh shit, what was that? What else am I looking for? That's pretty fucking hard, like it's hard to see what you're doing. Right, come on then lads.
Activating.
Headshot! I've got to admit the headshots in this feel a lot better than headshots in Mass Effect 1. What's that? Hacked mech? Where? Oh, these. Oh shit, there's a guy here. Mate, this guy's in the way. Overload, watch this.
Force casualty.
Get that. I missed 4 shots there. Shit, I've got any shield.
Come on over!
Alright, we'll try this again. Right. White in a diagonal. Nice. Got it.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Do you know how we get awesome technology like that? Where it's like, it's always like jittery, but you just don't get that with monitors. You would just stick to monitors, wouldn't you? Come on then lads, let's go.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you are...
Oh, she shot me in the throat.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
I like her already.
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
I knew he was lying.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Yeah, I want to know about the Lazarus Project.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I'm not his puppet.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life, Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
Yeah, and if I don't come?
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
She's like me. She takes no shit.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Let's go then.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Yeah, she's really good looking, but she is a beast. She's like, I'd say she's ruthless, just like me.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
There's nothing wrong with me.
This is a waste of time. I feel as good as ever.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Yeah, I did what was necessary.
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
It's the only way.
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
I quite like Jacob. I think he's quite good so far. Actually, I like them both. Right, what have we got? Haven't leveled up.
The elusive man is waiting for you. Yep.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Well, yeah, we've got all the time in the world.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Ooh, an armor locker. What's this? Cerberus assault armor. It looks hideous. I wouldn't be wearing Cerberus stuff anyway. Collector armor. Blood. Oh, look, that's a Dragon Age, isn't it? Terminus. Inferno. Or we can just keep the default and change things. Oh, that's pretty cool. Increases health by 5%. Health by 5%. That's what we had like in the first game. Shield strength by 5%. Power damage. Weapon damage. I mean, that's good for weapon damage, but you look like a gimp. Delay before shield, that's hideous. Powers. Headshot damage by 5. Weapon damage by 3. That's really good, but it just looks a mess. We'll stick with that. Chest. Power damage by 3. Weapon damage by 5, shield strength, but that's good. We'll keep that. Well, we've only got 2 choices. Shoulders. Weapon damage by 3. Shields by 8, melee damage 10. I don't even like the way they look. We'll stick with the regular ones. Health by 3%. Weapon damage, shields in melee. Oh, we'll go with them ones. Legs. Shields by 3. Shields by 8. Heavy weapon ammo capacity by 5. Oh, we'll go with that. Look like Iron Man. Okay. Material. That looks cool. It's like a matte effect, isn't it? Oh, we can change the colour. I know what I want to be red. Oh, that's the one, metallic red. I actually just like the black. That's too much. Now we'll go with that. I like the way that looks. Oh, look, we can have camouflage. Now, we had camouflage armor in the first game, and I liked the way it looked, although it wasn't red, it was like grey and white. That looks bling. I'm just playing the game as Iron Man. Oh, that's horrible. No, I think we'll just stick with that. What a legend. Casual appearance. No way. It looks... Do you know what this looks like? If you've played Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay, what Riddick wears looks something like... That's like a Spacer's outfit, isn't it? That's cool. Right, I'm happy with that. Right, now wait there. How do I turn this helmet off? In Mass Effect 1 you could enable your helmet off. I'm not walking about with the helmet on. Fuck this. Fuck it. Turn it off. Yeah, I just don't like having helmets on in games. I like to be able to see like when people are talking. We'll leave it like that. Oh, that's better. Oh my god. I quite like this, how you can customize your armor and you don't have to rely on like random drops. That's cool. I tell you what we'll do, we'll save the game. And you know what it is? We'll call it an episode now. When we come back next episode, we'll go and speak to the elusive man and find out what's a crack-a-lackin'. And we'll continue with the game. Okay lads, hope you enjoyed the first episode and I'll see you in the next one. I'm excited, as you can tell, it's going to be awesome.